Before the video starts, I just want to explain this tier list is based off of my personal opinion. Also, at the time I made the tier list, I think I was clearly sick or something, because going back and editing this video, I would change a lot of it. But this is my personal opinion, so don't go hating in the comments. So help us hit 10,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate hitting 10,000 subscribers, and it would make me very happy. I will give away 10 permanent Kitsune if we hit 10,000 subscribers. Please just help us hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm actually hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing an updated version of my best Blox fruits tier list video. I made that a while ago, so I just thought I'd like update it. But anyways, like and subscribe please, it would mean a lot. And let's just get straight into the tier list. Starting out with the barrier fruit, I'm gonna give it a D tier. It's not very good at anything, but you know what, I'll move it up to C just because it's decent for PvP. It shouldn't be your #1 choice. Next up, we got the blizzard fruit. Blizzard is gonna go in, I'm gonna put it in A. Blizzard is really good for PvP, and its domain move is really powerful. It's also a pretty decently valued fruit. So next we got bomb, D tier, self-explanatory I think. Buddha fruit, that's gonna be SS+. I'm saying this because it's the best grinding fruit in the game. It makes grinding insanely easy, and if you can get your hands on Buddha, then you're gonna want to get it. Chop fruit, D tier, self-explanatory I think. Control fruit, I'm gonna have to give control fruit, I'm gonna give it A tier. Now the control rework isn't out at the time I'm recording this, so when the rework comes out it would probably rank higher, but right now pre-rework it's not that great of a fruit. Is a mythical one though, so that's why I'm putting it in A tier. Next up we got dark. I'm gonna give dark a B tier. It's pretty good for PvP and not too rare either to get. It's not too high valued though, so B tier just seems about right. Next up, diamond fruit. Diamond is definitely D tier. Pretty self-explanatory. Dough fruit. Okay, the dough fruit I'm putting in SS. Dough fruit is probably one of the best PvP fruits in the game. It is overused as hell and is basically like a spam fruit kind of, but it is great for PvP, and if you're planning on getting bounty, this is probably the fruit you want to do it with. This is the fruit everyone chooses the bounty grind with though, so you'll probably have a bunch of mirror matches, but overall it's really good. Dragon fruit, okay, right now pre-rework it's going in S. Once it gets its rework it would probably be SS, but pre-rework its animations are outdated, everything about it is outdated. The only reason it's getting an S is because it's one of the most valued fruits in the game, especially now everyone's trying to get dragon fruit so they can have a bunch for when the rework comes out. Next up we got Falcon, D tier. Flame, I'll give a C tier. C tier because it's a Logia fruit, so for very early game if you get flame fruit it's actually not a terrible option to grind with, so I'm gonna give a C tier for that. Ghost fruit, I'm gonna give it a B. I really like its ability where when you die you can respawn. I think that's cool, so I'm gonna give it a B. Gravity fruit, I'm gonna have to put in B. I know it's a mythical fruit and all, but nobody wants it and it's just absolute garbage. Gravity definitely needs a rework soon. Next up we got the ice fruit. Ice is gonna go in A. It's pretty good at PvP and it's also a Logia, so it's not a bad choice of a grinding fruit, so I'm gonna put in an A for that. Leopard fruit, SS. It is insanely high valued. I think it's the second most valued fruit in the game right now. Very good for PvP, very good for momentum. It is a very good fruit. It's good in almost all aspects, so I'm putting that in SS. Light fruit, I'm gonna put light fruit in S. Light fruit is probably the second best grinding fruit in the game. In my opinion, it's the best Logia fruit. It's insanely fast, so very good momentum, and if you can't get your hands on a Buddha fruit, try and get your hands on a light fruit because it is very good for grinding and getting around the map. Kitsune fruit, SS, self-explanatory, the most valued fruit in the game, insanely cool, we all know that. If you can get a Kitsune fruit, definitely keep that or eat it, or you can trade it for a game pass or something. The love fruit, I'm gonna give a B tier. I just don't think it's that good of a fruit, but but just because it's the legendary one, I'm not going to put it in C. Magma fruit, that's going to get an A. A very good Logia fruit, especially for PvP and CB something. It is very good. Reawakened, I'm not sure it's too good, but it's still a Logia and it's very good. Mammoth fruit, I'm going to put Mammoth at A as well. It's not the best fruit in the game. It is very, very cool though. I really like the fruit and that's why I'm giving it A. Pretty decent for grinding and fighting if you're good. Next up, we got the paw slash pain fruit. I'm gonna put this in B. It's a good add-on for trades. I'm not sure about eating this though. I don't know if you want to do that. Honestly, I'd keep it around for trading and maybe PvP if you learn combos with it. Phoenix fruit, I'm gonna give this an S. Phoenix is really, really cool, especially when awakened. Reawakened, it's not as cool, but it's still a very good fruit for PvP and stuff. If you have this, I also really recommend you trying to awaken this fruit too, because it is very cool. Portal fruit, double S, self-explanatory, the best movement fruit in the game. You can teleport from island to island. If you suck at PvP, you can just teleport away from everyone. It's really annoying to fight against, but when you're using it, it's very, very useful. So I'm giving portal fruit double S. Next up, the Quake fruit. I'm gonna have to put a C. I know it's a legendary fruit, but nobody in their right mind wants this fruit. It is absolute garbage and you just it's not good. If you get it, save it for trading. Use it as an add-on. The rocket fruit, D tier, self-explanatory, the least valued fruit in the game. Rubber, I'm gonna give a C. It's not too good, but it does look pretty cool, so I'm gonna keep it in C. Rumble, I have to put an S. I use Rumble the most out of any of my fruits pie. It's super good for CB's hunting. It's really good for PvP. Well, movement, it's pretty good too. Overall, it's a pretty good fruit, so if you have it, I'd recommend it. It's also a Logia fruit too, so pretty nice. Not too good for grinding though, I don't think. Sand fruit, C. Kind of a garbage fruit. Shadow fruit, I'm gonna give it an A. Shadow is a mythic fruit, and it's actually pretty valued too, so it's not that bad of a fruit to have. I don't know about eating it though. I don't know if you're gonna want to use this, but it is a decent fruit, so it's not like weird if you want to eat it instead of trade it or something. Next up, we got smoke. Smoke is going C. Putting it at C kind of for the same reason as flame. It's a really early game Logia and it's pretty good. So if you're early game grinding and you get this, don't have any of the other grinding fruits, definitely eat it. Sound fruit, A. Looks really cool. Good fruit, not bad. I'm pretty sure it's a legendary fruit. Maybe mythic, I might be mistaken. Pretty decent for trading too, I'm pretty sure. So sound fruit is A. Spider fruit, I'm putting it at B. Not the best fruit in the world. The cool looking fruit though. Bike fruit, D. Self-explanatory. Spin, D. I swear to God, if I get this from the fruit gacha one more time, I'm gonna throw my computer out my window. Spirit fruit, A. Pretty good mythic. If you know how to use it in PvP, it is deadly. If you are good at aiming your attacks and you just learn the combos with this, it is scary to go against. So I'm gonna put it in A because it's also a mythical fruit. Should I move it up to S? No, I'm just gonna keep it at A. I might be told differently in the comments that this tier list is trash. The spring fruit, I'll put it at C. It has a pretty good speed move, so not that bad. Venom fruit, Venom's gonna go S. I think it looks really, really cool. It's really good for PvP. Grinding, it's also not bad at all. It's good in most aspects. That's why I'm putting it at S. Anyways, that's the tier list, guys. Comment any suggestions you have about it or what you would change about the tier list. This is my personal opinion on the best fruits, so remember to like and subscribe, and goodbye.